And if this is the rules of Lolcow, why did they not enforce them when Shannon was making all these horrible statements? One of the rules is, don't post petty insults and nitpicks. She's fat. Stick to discussing the drama. That's the rule right there that it says. It says, read the rules. If you're new to the site, don't skip this paragraph. If you violate any of the following rules, you will be temporarily banned. Read the rules. This will tell you what gets you banned. Don't post in this thread to express your personal feelings about Shannon, Anthony, unless you're otherwise contributing to the conversation. This is not a blog or support group. Don't accuse other posters of being Shannon or Anthony. If you suspect someone, report and move on. Don't post screenshots of random accounts in the wild to tenfold that they're Anthony or Shannon. Don't post petty insults and nitpicks. She's fat. Stick to discussing the drama. Don't post videos or statements about the situation unless one of the following applies. It's made by one of her close friends. It's made by someone who was personally victimized by her. It reveals new information not previously discussed in any of the, as of now, 3 threads about Shannon, or it's getting a lot of attention outside of the art community commentary circle. The last thread was moderated by Laxley because we wanted to let farmers have fun with the outing, but please dial it back now. Okay, but there's all these rules, but why wasn't Shannon stopped from calling people ugly and fat and talking junk about their jewelry and their skin and their sexuality? Why wasn't she stopped and banned under every one of those sock accounts? The same rules should have applied to her when she was doing these things, but they weren't. And I don't know if maybe they were just ignoring it or letting her get by for so long. I don't know. Maybe they let a lot. I've seen a lot of stuff. Somebody was talking trash about Ready to Glare, being a druggie and a pillhead and all this bad stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, I can't believe they allow this because the rules say do not do that. Calling people fat and ugly and all this stuff, and it's been allowed. A lot of what Shannon said, it was bullying. Creepshow Art is a commentary YouTuber with formerly 500k subs who has been receiving negative attention for her obnoxious personality, her tendency to lie for attention, her biased and often misleading videos, and her never-ending drama, and as of recent, her sudden and explosive plummet from grace and public canceling. In the last thread, Shannon was outed for using Lolcow to manufacture drama and satisfy her vendettas. Go here for announcement. Shannon constantly white knights or insults herself, depending on the time of the day and weather. Makes Discord, it implodes to random drama within a month or so. Gets into more and more hot water over her impulsive behavior and lies, deflects by saying she has PTSD from being homeless, deletes her Twitter. Comes to Lolcow to declare she will never return to Bird app. Hopeless Peach's drama continues for some reason, to the confusion of many. Onision emails a bunch of YouTubers, including Shannon. Shannon is the only one who endorses him, hits reply all, and shows off her smug replies everywhere. Friend of Shannon posted, farmers find Shannon's old post about how much she hates her sister. This makes Shannon fume. And see, this is why I don't believe that Amy had anything to do with doxing her sister, because Amy would have nothing to get out of that. Only Shannon would have anything to get out of, anything to gain from doxing her sister and making her sister look like a psychopath. Amy, this supposed stalker, would have nothing to gain from any of that. So that's why I believe Shannon is the one who doxed her own sister. I believe Shannon made all these posts on Lolcow. I believe that. Because again, the Amy person, the supposed stalker, has nothing to gain at all from any of that stuff, you know? And why wouldn't they show any personal messages, DMs, when they hacked her? And she could prove all of this by showing a YouTube email where she reported that she was hacked. Because anytime you're hacked, you report to, you email YouTube and they email you back and they start fixing the account for you. She could prove it right there and that wouldn't mess up her legal case at all. Just to show one email with the name blanked out. Hey, YouTube, email me back and they fix my account. But she won't do that because I believe she knows. She knows, like, she's busted. Shannon talks more and more about her bad mental health, and as criticism keeps coming, almost foreshadowing some kind of guilt. Deletes her community tab, claims her account is just broken, implies she got hacked. And again, if she got hacked, she could prove it with emails from reporting it to the platform. uploads a glitch banner and icon because hackers totally gain access to your Google account just to give your account a makeover. Exactly. When they took Edwin's, they shared personal DMs, pictures, like all kinds of horrible stuff. Him talking junk behind Ripzilla's back. Fans keep asking what happened to her community tab and icon as she keeps stating she has no control over it. Shannon's sister lands in the ER, which inconveniences Shannon, prompting her to post her sister's social media on Lolcow to convince farmers once and for all that she's the bad seed, not Shannon. Shannon is actually super based. And see, if the stalker had ever said that she claimed the stalker is the one who put that out there, that her sister was in hospital, she tried to contact her, Shannon was blocked by her sister and neglected by her family, Amy would have no reason at all to gain from that. Only Shannon would gain by looking like the superhero and like the best sister, the good sister, because she tried to check on her family and they had nothing to do with her. Amy would have nothing at all to gain from that. So I don't believe that's Stalker Amy. That's Shannon, because she's the only one that would gain from it. Okay. Shannon's sister. Shannon gets sweet talked by Gabby Hanna into attacking another YouTuber, tries to come up with a public apology that's not too public. Admin outs her post history, including the shitpost about her own friends, and manufactured arguments to create fake drama. And people keep wondering, why would she make fake drama? Because any attention, good or bad attention, gets attention to your channel. That gets you attention. You want attention to your channel so you can get subs. And we all know that arguments and fighting, drama, is what will get people to run to your channel and start watching right that moment. Even fake drama will get people to say, oh, is this real or is this fake? And run to your channel to watch it. Shannon goes dark except for video uploads. Just like Edwin's generation, it's so funny to me how as soon as somebody is called out or exposed, they run, leaving their fans behind, leaving the platform behind, but they're still there to collect the money every month from the YouTube revenue. But they don't have one explanation for their fans. And many YouTubers have done this. They just disappear for months until things blow over and some new fans come along and start watching their videos. We've seen it with Shane, we've seen it with Onision, Cool Guy Kai, Edwin. Edwin's been gone 5 months now from YouTube, and none of that squad has even addressed his bad behavior. And now they're doing the same thing with Creepshow Art. Except actually Tipster talked about Creepshow Art. I was surprised. Really surprised that he even said anything. Reemerges with a long explanation stating she has had a stalker mentioned in previous video, but there's no proof this person ever existed, who somehow spoofed her IP and posted as her for 2.5 years. Or Ready to Glare swiftly backs her up. Admin responds to the stalker story. Amy the stalker becomes an instant meme. Amy had nothing to gain. Again, only Shannon had something to gain. Shannon deletes her explanation. Several commentary people start making video statements. Few good, most bad. Uploads a pride video. Gets torn apart for her. Bad research and told to stop lying about Amy. Shannon's friends Augie and Diorio make fun of her on stream. Diorio posts her private IG story on Twitter, revealing her Finsta handle. She changes it instantly, doubles down on her story, announces a hiatus from the internet while she deals with this legally, which I don't believe either, because she could show an email from YouTube and that would not mess up a legal case. She could show emails from the stalker and that would not mess up the legal case. We've seen it too many times between different YouTubers, even like with Onision and Repsion. They showed every single email during their court trial and it did not mess up their case. At all. Repsion showed plenty of stuff, Onision showed plenty of stuff, and it never, not once, messed up their legal case. Commentary YouTubers are having a ball, spamming lazy videos, regurgitating Lolcow post and Twitter thread. Emily Artful drops a massive bomb, accuses Shannon of having stalked her for 10 years, starting when Emily's ex began dating Shannon. And I wonder if Shannon and her husband are sharing a phone, because she's wondering if he's talking to his ex, Emily, or if she's scared he will, or if she thinks he's cheating, or like she wants to make sure he don't cheat. That's probably why. But a lot of jealous spouses will share like a Facebook, Twitter, screens, computer screens, phones. They'll share even Verizon accounts phone, company accounts, Google accounts. You can share emails just so they can keep up and watch what their spouse is doing, and so they'll have an extra copy for backup. But I guarantee you they're sharing a phone because they're jealous. And they want to make sure each other isn't talking to exes, or Shannon wants to make sure he's not talking to Emily Artful or any other ex. That's probably why they're sharing a phone, and Ashley proved that on Twitter earlier. That Creepshow Art admitted she shares a phone account, screen, everything with her husband, which is scary because anything y'all have sent Creepshow Art, more than likely her husband has seen it. Personal childhood traumas, personal stories, text, pictures, any kind of personal information regarding other YouTubers, he has probably heard or seen. I'm about sure he has. Emily suspects Amy was made up by Shannon as a scapegoat back when Emily first confronted her about the stalking. Accusations include spreading her underage nudes. Whoa. Emily Artful accused Shannon of spreading her underage nudes, getting her fired from her job several times, causing her homelessness and other extensive harassment. Claims to have many years worth of evidence. Announces a full-blown expose coming today or tomorrow. Farmers wait with bated breath. Thread ends on a cliffhanger. If Emily said, this is what somebody posted, if what Emily said is true, and if her ex is the guy Shannon is still currently with, then holy shit, I can't imagine the trouble Shannon is in. She got them caught just because she couldn't shut the F up about herself to the point where she was noticed by an anonymous site. Holy shit, her stupidity and impulsiveness really knows no bounds. But we've seen that in her videos. She explodes so fast on people and about things. But I feel the same way about like Repzilla. He has a real laid-back personality, but I don't feel like he does enough research. He does videos without any kind of proof at all, not even this much proof, like Lolcow exposing her for having the same IP address with these stock accounts. Repzilla doesn't even have that for most of his videos, and y'all believe all his stuff. But y'all don't believe Lolcow. It's weird to me. There should be some facts. I don't know, it's a lot. It's wild. And this person said, I am one of the Anons who checked out the sister's social media before she went dark. She seemed more of a I love absolutely everyone no matter what. You are hippie on too much Tumblr. Tons of photos with male friends too. And the stalker would have no reason to dox Shannon's sister and try to make her out to be a psycho. But Shannon would have a lot to gain by trying to say her sister's a psycho because she's always claimed to have problems with these people. I just really don't like that Ray DeGlaire is backing her and saying that she's still, this and that, because did they ever even really hang out, or was it all online friendship? I'm not saying you can't have a friend online, but if you've not met this person or really been around this person to get to know them, you're just going by what they've told you on the internet through a text message. That is not a true friend. It's not. I don't care who likes it and who don't like it. It's not a true friend. You don't know these people.